Okay. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and just pre-record these and then put a couple of them out, only because I'm going out of town. I know I haven't live streamed in a little while, but not a lot of people are watching, so it's okay anyways. So, I went ahead and played offline myself on a different save, that's the way you have this one. And I learned a few things. For you guys, I'm sorry. I know I was complaining a lot about not finding basic materials, especially because there is spots. So again, I'm pretty sure I said it in the live stream in the last video, but it is a new game. I'm getting used to it, so I had to figure some stuff out. Also, if anybody is watching this and was super frustrated about me skipping stuff in the Welcome Center, mainly for my adaptations, I am planning on fixing that. So we will fix that on this one. So I did notice that because it's on a separate machine, but if you follow the power cord that you put the battery in, you'll see it. So, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go into the one that I was using for this. I think we can just do continue. Yeah, it would continue. Fine. So now, because I played it otherwise with myself, now I have to remember what I was doing and where we were. Okay, so right now we're not far from the crashed Aurora. The black box of the Wanderer's over there. Did I get anything from here yet? Did I scan this Jetstream guy? I did. Which was it? Oh, no. Oh, I don't have room to do it. I could eat. Eat in our soup.
30 seconds.
Grab a couple more copper. Something tells me we are going to need that. So yeah, so I don't have the boot. I don't have like the adaptations. So we are going to go back. Oh, I didn't realize how close we were to one of these guys. Let's scan the huge ladder thing. Get out of here. Can we scan me? Yes, we can. Nice. Let's get out of here. He's so loud. So let's go back to the Welcome Center. And actually, this is probably why the Welcome Center stayed as an option, as a little icon here. Because I didn't do half of what I was supposed to do here. So we are going to rectify that, and we are going to do the other half. Yeah, so I did watch some of the other creators that I love watching. Jacksepticeye and another channel called Floppy Sword,
30 seconds.
who also live streams a lot. And yeah, I just completely miffed on this. So we are going to go here. And here. So of course I'm going to do the dash. I don't think the Pathfinder is going to be much help. I'm also going to do the lungs. I think Jack did this, but you kind of have to hug the floor, and it's not that great. Probably not compared to this. So both of those are done. And then, pretty sure I talked to you about this.
I'm in.
I did not.
Having a look around.
I must have
This
just
structure
got
was
out
connected to Street Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a
Hello. I am Zigimantus Starvilus, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. Put a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. Add fabricator. It will draw from your lockers automatically.
That is
Nice,
a
huh?
nice, helpful.
Now you have made a
tool
perfect
thing.
work camp. Later you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed. Maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod.
See if
While
I
less
actually.
permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
So yeah, this is for some reason I completely missed talking to him. Had I known that, this would have told me that I need to go over there. And this also provides a lot of like the base building essentials, and I don't think that's why. I think that's why I didn't have like the square foundation base. Yeah, so you definitely need to make sure you go here, talk to him, go through all this, and do that scanner.
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free?
Why does she use universe? Are we all dying? And that was one of those things that's kind of like, huh?
This world is yours to explore, but it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
See, now here's another thing. I don't know if this is just a glitch in the audio or not, but or does it intentionally skip the first sentence and last sentence, which changes the context. It's over. We're all gone. This world is yours to explore, but it's not for man. You'll join us soon enough. I've made sure of it. So I don't know why they didn't. I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but it makes it much darker than what she just said, missing those.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow dead slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
It almost makes me want to go right to the tree. So here's another thing. They glance kind of over it, but I guess that's how it would be in normal conversation. All of the people that are on our ship and here are all in debt to Altera, or I think it's Altera specifically. So I thought they were all like convicts, but no, they're just debt slaves. So you have it's almost like Planet Crafter, but Planet Crafter, you are an inmate. You're trying to commute your sentence by terraforming the planet, whereas in this, you're just indebted to Altera, and so you're basically all slaves. So in the first one, you're all like researchers and scientists and stuff like that. Here, we may have some of those qualities, but we're all people are indebted to Alterra. Now, there was a thing about, like, when you first grab a diamond in the first one, where it says, like, you owe so much money to Alterra, so anything on the planet is theirs or something like that. I can't remember, it's been a while. So it's possible we could have been that as well, but yeah, this time they're specifically mentioning it, and yeah, so when the shit hits the fan, you gotta think, okay, well, yeah, they're convicts. They're not. I mean, some of them may be scientists, but for the most part, they're not. They're just people who ended up with like a life debt to them. So yeah,
Power connected.
that's a sad
All
story.
systems online.
We're all,
Welcome aboard.
we can't even die in peace. They control us from dying too. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got some silver, I got some lead, I got some quartz. Nothing in that one, nothing in that one. So, this actually brings up something I don't really like about this version of the game. So before you had like cubes, you know, they were cubed, they were set, and then you can get bigger ones and stuff like that later. The moon base was its own cube, or well, actually it was a rectangle. But in this one, everything's so fluid. But I don't really care for that as much, because then you run into issues where like everything's molding, but it's not really molding the right way, and it's kind of doing it incorrectly, and it's shrinking and adding, and when you take away this cube, if it's connected, I can't take away the whole thing. I have to start breaking it down piece by piece. So there's so many like things that like I know they tried to make this more interesting and a better way to build, but I don't think it succeeds really. And it makes the moon base, the moon pool, so hard to make in this game. It's unnecessary. Like I didn't realize it on my other game, and I had to put and I'm gonna have to do it. I may have to do it here too. I had to put the moon base up like this, and then put like another room here, and then the ladder didn't even want to work correctly. Now granted, this is an early access game, I get it, it's fine, but I just don't like the way they made this. I get why they did it, I just don't like the outcome.
Warning. Power offline. 30 seconds.
And I'm going to need a lot more.
Welcome aboard.
That's not going to work. So now, I need a lot more titanium. And it's on luckily I have an extra value. So I'll change this. Let's go down in here and just drop it.
Welcome aboard.
I will fix all of these eventually, when we're not in danger of not having a base to build. Oh, actually, that is titanium. Oh, but I can't get it out because I don't have power. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's grab some titanium real quick. I'm gonna build a bunch more solar panels. They'll work even at night. It's just that you have to have you need more if you want to work at night, because the more you have, the more battery capacity your building has. Something like that. It was kind of like that in the first one too. It's just it's much more noticeable in this one, I should say.
30 seconds.
Here. Solar panels. it is. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like them fairly close to each other.
Power connected. All systems online.
It just needs more battery. It didn't need more power per se. It needs more battery capacity. Alright, so I need more quartz, which I have now. At the base. But I really need titanium.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, it should have pulled my quartz from here, did it? Maybe it did. Maybe I'm completely out of quartz. Yep, sure did. Okay, so now I need more quartz too. Let's find one out of these. This is an opening with some quartz in it. This does, but there's not that much quartz in it. So, I don't think there's any down there. I know you can sometimes find just bigger ones like laying outside these in random places. But I'm gonna look first. Oh, that was the one I was looking at. So, and then once I've just built up what we need to at the base, I'll show you where the silver is, and I know most of you probably figured it out before me, but just in case anybody is watching this to help them, I do want to show where the stuff is. And I would have to say, in the other game, the scanner is sort of helpful, but kind of clunky. In this one, it's a little less clunky and a little more helpful. It's not perfect, but it is decent, and it does help you like later on. So we are going to get that when we can. And I still don't have titanium. Can I find any like? I want to make sure I have enough battery. That's where I was. Is there any actual scrap?
30 seconds.
Yeah, I was missing that boost. It's very helpful. And yes, I know how the other one, the hand things, but I don't want to use them if I don't have to. It doesn't use it very quickly, but it does use up your battery quick enough. And I'll feel more reliable to use it once I have a battery recharger. I think we may have enough scrap now. I don't know if any more of this is scrap we can get. There it is. Okay, or salvage, I should say. Let's go back now. This will give me quite a bit more.
30 seconds.
So the other thing I want to do is you want to get one of each of these guys because there's a very decent food you can make with them and one fiber. So I need to find where the other two are swimming. Usually they swim together. And I should grab a couple of him. Or them. I guess I should say for water. There's one. And the blue and green These guys in particular are helpful because even when raw, they provide food and water. So the blue and orange guys. Oh, see, here's the quartz. Beautiful. And there's the green guy. Come on, buddy. No. What do I do there? Oh, there we go.
30
Did he
seconds.
hide, like, actually hide into the ground? I just wanted two of them so I can make a bunch of food and not have to worry about food. Okay, let's head back to base. Then I'll go ahead and take scrap the salvage so I can
Welcome aboard.
titanium. And we can finish this. So yeah, the moon base, or the moon pool is so finicky as well. It makes it so hard to do the moon base and the thing that makes the tadpole, and then the thing, the actual tadpole, like holder. So you have to make like a room much bigger than you would normally, almost to the point where it's like the size of the moon pool in the last game. But it is what it is. Okay, so if you go to food, if you have one of each and fibrous pulp, that's what it was, not fiber. It'll give you food and health, and it gives you a lot. And each one creates 3 of them, so they are very helpful. I need another fiber though if I want to make this. All right, so let me get a fiber real quick. A lot of things create fiber. Another thing I noticed, so I don't know if I have it yet, but I will see about making it, is a bioreactor. Because I've noticed that, like, this coral stuff, I know you can eat it, but it makes actually a good biofuel for the bioreactor, too. And it's all over the place right here, so it looks fine. So yeah, you can put a bunch of them in it. Like 8 or 10, something like that. I know the Lucifer Rostat.
Seek fresh water intake.
They have fiber connected to them.
30 seconds.
So yeah, I don't remember where they are there. Yeah, see, the welcome base isn't lit up anymore. The icon's not there anymore because it's not necessary. I think I have some, but I'll grab these too. Oh, and space. Okay, but it was enough for what I needed. So let's move that.
Welcome aboard.
Let's make some more food. Yeah, if you find yourself with a lot of fibrous pulp too, in a pinch, this is decent to get you food. But otherwise, It is what it is. Okay, so let's start doing rearranging here. I'm gonna put food in here. I put consumables, so food, the healing, water, can all go in here. I can count that as food for now. So we'll put here. We'll put then we'll go over here. I'm just going to make this miscellaneous. This will have stuff I just don't have anywhere to put anything. I don't know where to put it. What do I see? And then we'll put like actually a lot of what's already in here. This is consumable. Consider that consumable because it does heal you. These will all go in there. Oh, not those. And then if I turn the other stuff into actual fiber, it should go in there, I guess. Alright, let's do that. Let's put this. This will be for this. And this is this. This will be quartz and silver. Miscellaneous stuff from that. Actually, we'll do quartz silver on that. Why not? And then this will be titanium and copper. So just grab this stuff out. That. Let's put the lead over here. I'll put these in here as well, because technically they're titanium. Or they will be one day. Let's take this stuff. Put this stuff in here and take the copper out. Put you in there, you there, oops, you there, you there, and copper in there. Okay, so we have a little bit of everything. Copper, could use a little more silver, especially if we're going to make like wiring kits and stuff. Now I need to see what we have in here. Oh, I actually have enough to make one of those. I didn't do this one before, but it is interesting. Maybe I'll do that instead of the bioreactor, because I don't have the bioreactor. No. I also don't like these two. They don't place well in the base, and they're kind of necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and, because I don't understand why people don't put lights in their base. I don't like a dark base. No. Let's just end it with one of these guys. Okay, so that's good enough. A couple long boys and a couple short boys. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so I need the processor because that's going to give us new stuff that we need. I should switch all of those lockers to these. They're just much better. I do like the hanging lockers because they sit hovering on the wall. That's nice. But these, having the extra 10 spaces is way better still. No. Beacon and stuff. This is interesting. You must have this. It must just come with it. A Reaper Leviathan. And then the bed, and then the moon pool. Okay, so I don't have a lot discovered. So because I don't have what I need for the tadpole in this one, I'm not going to bother with the moon pool just yet. You really only need that once you're ready to build the tadpole. So, let's go over here. I also don't have... yeah, I used up all my titanium. So, let's undo that. And... so So we're going to do some exploring. I'm going to show you where the silver is around here. And then I got to double check on what I've explored and what I haven't. Compared to my other game. Oop, that kind of sucks. See, that's why we need the bigger ones. Over. When we're doing more organization, I'll build the bigger ones. I don't know where I can do it now. I do like this, that you can move stuff now. I can't remember if, I don't think you could in the original. Maybe in below zero, but people seem to hate below zero.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I didn't mind it. I think people were thinking it as Subnautica 2 at one time, and it really isn't. It's just like 1.5. But it's a different story, because it's in a different part. But I think it's the same planet as the first one, just in a different part. I could be wrong. If there is anybody watching this and hears this, you could write in the comments, you know, what it actually is. But I think it was the original planet, just in a different, like, hemisphere, like a way different part. Alright, so let's take... I wish there was also a take all button. I'm assuming that's something they'll probably make. And that's pretty common. But yeah, a take all button would be nice. Or a give all. I could transfer all either way. Okay, so yeah, and I can't. So normally I would like to build this outward, like back. I like to have like almost like a square, or a rectangle of some sort. But I think we're going to run into a lot of debris. Yep. So what I could do is just move it over. Especially because when I want to build the moon pool, having it over here more would be better. So I may just adjust that. There's some quotes, just in case. So yeah, it may be better to move everything over to this side, put the door here, and then build out that way. Can I move this? Does it not want to actually move? Something like this, I have to actually destroy it. Yeah. So we'll put it over.
30 seconds. Welcome aboard.
Again, it is great that they built this. This is much needed. I'm just gonna put it along this wall for now. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. These are actually going to get destroyed, but recycled. Oh, it means I have to also move the, yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. I have to move the solar panels over too, before I can destroy them. So, let's do that now. Switch there. so they're too close to each other. That's alright, as long as they work. Yeah, so everything's going to be Dory.
30 seconds. Welcome aboard.
Now, here's going to be the problem. So, look, it highlights the whole thing. So you have to shrink. You can't just like destroy the whole thing. Otherwise, it wants to destroy the whole thing, and it can't. So you have to do it this way. And I don't know if there's an easier way, but this is how you have to do it. Oh, the lights.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, it makes it a little more helpful if you want to be really creative on how you build your base, because you can do it more fluid. Wait, what? I don't want to build. I'm shrinking. Why won't it let me shrink? Oh, it halfway took the light out. That was weird. I also have to remember what the size of like the bullet is. I think I made 3-ish. Oh, I can't go any further. That is not correct.
Welcome aboard.
It would be nice if they let you did both. If you could stretch it out, like the shrink is when you're building. You can either build the standard cube, or you could click X and build just like little pieces. But it doesn't let you do that when you're building, and then it does only shrinking when you're disassembling. So they put like the worst parts on it. But again, early access. Hopefully they fix that around. I'm gonna move that. No, not more something. Move that. So yeah, I'm gonna build that way. And I need to shrink it down at least like one more time. You know what? Actually, let's build another big boy instead. And I'll just put everything that's in those. Sorry, this is gonna. I guess this is where a lot of people just edit out. I have not learned about editing yet, so that will be a future thing. And if I have subscribers and stuff, I do have 2. They of course are family members. Thank you guys. But yeah, if we end up doing this, so we don't a little more, I definitely will learn editing and stuff. And then I'll do a little live streaming and probably a little video, a little editing too, edited videos too. It seems like the best way to do it. I'd rather do live streaming, to be honest, only because then I can talk to you guys while I'm playing, and it makes for a better conversation in games like this, which is what I've been playing. You know, Outbound could use, because there's no lore really in that game. It's really just vanning. It could use you could use like somebody to talk to, and again, I don't have anybody who wants to play games with me right now. But yeah, that would also work. All of these games are multiplayer. Maybe not Planet Crafter. I don't think that one is, but the other ones are. Okay, not full up, so we can shrinky dink this. I think that's right now. I think that's 1 cube. I think. Maybe it needs a little bit
The
of
Noetic
that
Advisor has transmitted an alert.
Yes, I know.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Is this one? Yeah, maybe this is 1 cube size. So it looks about right. So I'm gonna build. I want to build a cube. A bigger cube. So I want to go this way, up, out. Okay, that's a full cube size. Well, actually, no. See, it stops there. That would have been helpful. It was almost kind of helpful. Until it wasn't. So that'll be good for now. And then when I do the moon pool, I'll do a couple more over so that we have room for the moon pool.
Welcome aboard.
So now let's take you. And then let's move a couple more. I think 2 more should be fine. That gives us a consumable, which I'm going to put the consumable over here. I do like the consumable out of the way. That way it's but readily available when I come in. You never know how hurt you're going to be, or hungry you're going to be, and you kind of want it close at hand. So, yeah,
Seek fresh water intake.
See? Okay, so, and then this one will be. Actually, and I'm going to put and gold, but I don't want a space. Yeah, we'll just put. So gold isn't hard to see. Yeah, let's just stick with quartz and silver. I can always abbreviate later to fit more. Yeah, gold isn't far away. And then this will be miscellaneous. Okay. So you go there. You guys come up. You go in. You guys come out. Yeah, so I'll keep lead in here. And then when I get gold, it'll go in with the silver and the quartz. Okay. Now, I need all three of you. One of you. Perfect. Let's go grab a bunch of fish. I'm gonna grab some so I can make more meals. Oh no, I didn't. Then I still need the good one. Let's put that since that's here. I hate having fish in my hands. I like these little guys. All guys.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna grab a few more guys for water. That way I have some in reserve in the cabinet. I'm gonna take a couple of them, leave a few in the cabinet. Oh, already all the way over here. Oh, I should build a base beacon. Although the escape, the so close to escape shuttle, it's not really necessary.
30 seconds.
I could have also done all of that, like, all of the stuff that I just did, I guess I could do. I could have done, like, offline. But I feel like we're missing something when people do stuff offline.
Welcome aboard.
It's okay if you have to sometimes, but I feel like it's not the same. Like you missed out on a part of what they're figuring out. Could be just boring stuff, but you know. You never know. What happens if something happens cool in the middle of a bunch of boring and they're doing it offline? Then you never get to see it. And then they have to try and explain it. Okay. So, now, we'll take all of you. I'm going to take 2 food. I'm going to take no, I'm going to take one of the little healths. Oops. And I'm going to take 2 water. That was a quartz and titanium, I think. Oh, wait, did I mix that up? Oh, I did mix that up. Look at that. I put everything in my inventory. Okay. You. Okay, batteries are okay. I do want to. I don't like having. I don't like how this sets up either. Just let me move it. Okay, it does. Okay. Nope, that was on me. Okay, there. Now they're kind of in the way I want them. Not really. Hold on. Okay, let's do this to here. No, it won't let me. this to there, and then this to there. There. Okay, so let's first go up and talk to Noah, so he can tell us about another person found or something. I think these two. They're good distractions.
T. Ruby and R. Lead pilot. Partial voice data retrieved.
Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
Do you remember the flight to the Cicada? Before you were scanned into storage, Ruby kept maneuvering the shuttle wildly, and then apologizing to the passengers. I don't know how you felt about it. Personally, I was charmed. She finds her work intoxicating, and that's what life is all about. Loving what you do. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
It is. Before this, I did do something I loved, but we were all laid off because of COVID. So she's over there. So, okay. So I'm going to show where the silver is. And it is just behind the welcome settings. I guess I could have done a little more exploring back here. So, in here should be a crevice. Down this way.
Oxygen. 30 seconds.
Nope, not there.
Oxygen.
So these are interesting. That is silver, but it's silver that we can't extract yet. We need the weapon, the sonic emitter, which yeah, I don't know. Oh, I do have enough for that had so. Oh, in progress. No, I don't. Yeah, so this. But I need, so I need the bigger one first. Or the bigger processor first. So let's go. So, look around. There should be a spot. There it is. It's just a crack. Canyon. I think it's over this way. It's not this way.
Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Recommend adaptation.
Chap was.
30 seconds.
Yeah, this is where Chap was, because this is right outside his suite. I already got everything in here, pretty sure. Yep. And I picked up his thing already. Okay. So this is not what it is. I did get lost. Just in case. So once you have the sonic emitter, of course, you can put these big things and grab tons of stuff, including the silver that's here. Just grab some random stuff. I knew it was around here somewhere. So, but there's a underground area that has some kind of cabbage down in it. And in that, I think that's actually, in there, there's some silver. Where the cabbage guys. Where was it? There's the welcome sign. I'm pretty sure it was right around where it was. I thought it was just behind it. do still want to figure it out. So I know this one.
Kara. There were rumors Altera and the TSF let it spread so they could take over the steps. I don't know about that. But it hit us so fast. Did it really ride on the outside of our ships? Or do the spores just fly through space? We called it Karal, the curse. Not all of us spoke Mongolian, but we knew that word. It started with the carpets, Twarulga. Then monsters would grow. If you didn't have nanos, they would grow in you too. We had to leave everything. Now this. The virus that fills this ocean and fills our blood. We thought it was Kara at first, but it's not a bacterium. How can a virus cross between alien species? Nahima tries to explain it to me. I cannot understand how such a gifted young woman carries such anger. Or why why she seeks me out.
This is where air pocket there. I know it's here. I've been there. Back towards the sun.
30 seconds. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Oxygen.
The only thing I can think of is each game is different. And things are slightly moved around because I think they did that in the first one. Let's try over here. I should know when I see it. Like I said, it looks like canyons, and you go deeper than you would think you normally would. And then you run into, like I said, glowing cabbages. Well, that's interesting because that is some. Oh yeah. Okay, so we kind of needed to go here anyways. This is like
The peak viral bloom is produced by 30 seconds. The comb contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus. Treatment must begin with the juvenile combs nearby. Following infected rock bores may lead you to these juveniles.
Yeah, see, Wanderer, help kids. Stupid. It's definitely interesting what's going on. I don't think it's here either. Because I don't think there was any place that had a whole bunch of this, which is exactly what this is. We'll know it if we hit some of those captures on this one. But I think this is all.
You have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead.
Not until I have
Use the sonic 30 seconds. Tankers and clear the infection.
Come on. Yeah, that's not it. This leads back to this. So do we do want to go there eventually? I just need those sonic emitter. Because you really want to take that stuff out. That's just a little I have to assume it's not in the same direction as it was in the other. actually is it. Lovely. So yeah, if you see, like, we got the dangling things right now. And if we keep heading down, and there's copper, titanium, and then, no, this one isn't it. But this is what it looks like. Which means
Seek fresh water intake.
probably nearby. Because it's close to that. 'cause I could use more silver. I'm trying to find it for a reason, too.
Seconds. Here it is. See, so now you got these little cabbage guys. No, I do need to look for air guys. 30 seconds.
Oh no, there's an air pocket. So I think one of these air pockets actually has a communication too. Or maybe it's not in this area. Okay. So, finally, to keep myself from looking like an idiot here, there should be silver here somewhere. This is all titanium. Silver's kind of different. It's a little tinier. There it is. See, there was silver nearby. It's just hard, and you gotta know where you're going. Is there an air guy around here? Let's see. Should I do that? Okay. So,
30 seconds.
see all this silver? All of it's right here. So, actually going to possibly make a beacon. Mission decided. And where are we here? Okay, so there's a little bit of destruction there. So there's wreckage here. Old habitat. So we're actually pretty far from the life pod. We are the north of the life pod. So in between where the life pod is and the old habitat. Man, I thought that was much closer. Huh. Well, that does have a lot of silver in it. So no, where this guy is. It's good to have an extra battery, even if you find it on the way. So that's the one guy. He's back there. Walker's over there. Why don't we check that Wanderer when we're heading back? That's about
30 seconds.
So it's usually pretty good to check out these black boxes, not only for the story, but generally when you find one of their bases that they had underwater, they'll have, you know, a body bed or whatever, and when you click on it, it either gives you another space in your hotbar here, or they give you more room in your inventory. This is a nice stop. Oh, I can't. This one needs this to get destroyed. Let me make sure I have. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I already did. Sure did. Don't worry about that. We're gonna have to come back anyways. Okay, so I can't do Wanderer until I get the sonic emitter. That's a big thing in quarters too. Alright, so let's head back to base. See what I can do about the sonic emitter. I think now that I have more silver, possible. Try and keep these recordings to about an hour each, and then I'll upload them. I'll schedule them for all of dawn. That way, if people do want to watch me, so each day.
Welcome aboard.
So now that we're back here, I'm going to go ahead and the last thing I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to look to see how hard this is going to be. Okay, I need the processing unit, or whatever it's called, processor. I just need a copper wire, so we will do that. If I can do this pretty quickly, we'll do this video, and I'll get the sonic emitter, and then in the next video we'll head back to Wanderer and check out their place with the sonic emitter. Alright, so this is helpful because it provides secondary, more advanced stuff that we need. So let's go ahead and put this, and actually I'll put that too. So, I did see somewhere where there was a high capacity tank, but I have not found it yet. I'll have to keep looking for that. Okay, so for the sonic emitter, I need 2 titaniums. And then I need a wire kit. I think that's what I need for a wire kit. Okay. So have the battery. I have the power cell terminal. I need the battery. Power cell is necessary. And I'm going to need sulfur for the repair tool. The repair tool isn't really necessary until you get the tadpole, unless you absolutely want to check out that one wreckage that needed the repair tool for the doors. Which, if that's what you want to do, you can do that as well. I do like the fact that, like, I can use a dead battery on this, and it outputs a new battery in the device.
The Resonator's blueprints include several components not based on Altera designs, or any known human engineering. Despite these irregularities, the Resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
Oh, I just dropped it. Alright, so I do like to... See, now how come I was able to move these around before, but now it's looking like I can't. That's okay. Right down there, there. So that's like how I like those. Let's put the silver away. Let's put the copper away and the lead. Consumables? No, let's put it in miscellaneous. Also, the flares can go in here. The wreckage can go in there. And go in the water. No. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and end the video here for now. We are all set to do more exploring. We could also do the Angel Comb, but it takes quite a bit more, and I think it starts at the Wanderer's place. So we will go there on the next video as well. So thank you all for watching, and I know this one was a little boring because I was doing makeup stuff. But we'll get into more action in the next one. Alright.